The October 10 crypto and market crash was felt all over the world. $19.5 billion was liquidated out of the crypto market. This is why you have to have a strategy. You need a plan in this industry. You don't have to chase after get rich quick project. You have to buy into project that you understand, that has this liquidity that you should embark on. Just some days back, I said in my last video that market pullbacks are instigated by big market player, by big investors. They sell a portion of their assets to instigate FOMO in the market. But on Sunday, market crash was far more beyond just the big players selling off their assets. Some factors are behind this crash in the October 10th crypto market. Hello everyone, my name is Michael Karimu. I'm a digital asset coach and I've been growing my portfolio for a while. I tell people that you don't have to chase after every crypto project you see on the chart. You need a strategy to grow your portfolio. You need to stay consistent. You need to stay dedicated. Don't buy the hype. Apply strategy. You stay consistent. You buy during the red, and you take profit or sell during the green. This is what I do. This is how I've been able to build my portfolio all through the years I've been in this industry. There are cycles in this industry that you need to understand. This is not the first time that there have been crashes in the market. Remember in 2020, the COVID era, we had the COVID crash that about $1.4 billion was liquidated from the crypto market. And the good thing about the crash is that it is a sign that a good thing is going to happen, that there's going to be this spontaneous and drastic move within some weeks. Now you see how the market would have been restructured and move back. This might be the last warning for you to buy. There are many factors that is behind crypto movement. There are many factors that determine the crash or rise in the market. The Fed, United States, are about to cut their rates in October 20th, so we're expecting a massive bull market from that. The United States and China trade war is affecting. It has contributed to the crash in the October 10 market because we're having a trade war within the United States and China, which the China are trying to resist them being bullied by the United States. So they're standing on their ground to place the United States on 150 tariff on every United States product. So there have been trade wars which have affected the crypto market. But in all this, the world is adopting crypto. You should see the red in the market as a time to buy, not a time to sell your already own asset. I have adopted the strategy of buying during the red and selling or taking profit during the green. There is a lot of factor behind the October 10 market crash. The government, the trade war, big investors trying to take advantage of small investors. Hello everyone, this is Digital Asset TV. If you love what we're doing, please leave us with the like button, share the post to people that needs to get this crypto information. I'm not saying you should buy into crypto, but I'm saying that if I were you, I will take advantage of the liquidity in the market and buy. Remember, this is not the first time we are having a crypto crash. You call it crypto crash, but I call it crypto reinforcement. In 2020, during the pandemic, about $1.4 billion was liquidated from the crypto market. And in 2021, May 19, 6 $9 billion was liquidated from the crypto market during the China regulatory season that they were cracking down of miners and traders. But I want to tell you that for every fight that the government fights any product, it's a free advert for that product. For every fight that the government fights a product or a project, it's a free advert for a lot of people to know that project. So that's what happens. So whenever cryptos crash or reinforces or put or liquidity in the market, it's a sign that there's going to be a up movement. New highs will be created in the market. Former highs will be broken and new highs will be created. So it's time for you to take advantage of these red candles in the market. You buy when there is this big red candle in the market, when there is FOMO in the market, when everybody is panicking, when they are shouting, oh, it's done, oh, it's done again, it's done again. That is when you should be buying. Don't buy into hype. People buy when the market is plus 50, plus 20. You want to buy it then. You buy when the market is minus 50, minus. That's when you have to buy. Take advantage of the red candle in the market and you sell when there is big candle in the market. So you see the strategy you need to apply when coming to this industry. All this liquidity sweep after all this pullback, this red candle in the market. The good thing is that there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel for those that are staying consistent, that are not chasing the hype, that are not buying into get rich scheme quick, into that are not buying into the get rich scheme. Those are the people that will get the light at the end of the tunnel. During the red, you have to stay consistently, physically, spiritually, and financially. You have to take advantage. You have to buy at this liquidity point. At this point that the market is red, everybody is clamoring, everybody is shouting. You have to be consistent and stay in your buying zone. The position you have to stay. If you've been stripped out of your trade, is because you are positioned on a short. You have to be positioned on the long. You have to have a long time strategy of years, not months, of 4 years, 5 years. So in this liquidity sweep, some crypto were 75% down. So you have to know what you're buying into. Don't just buy into any project that pops on your chart. You have to know them, study them, know what their founders are doing, what their developers are doing, the grind in their project. All those are characteristics you need to know before you buy into any crypto project. I don't chase a hype. I buy during the red and I sell during the green. Don't buy into any hype. Buy into hype means you are chasing the get rich quick. And that's not what you should be doing. This is a word creation process that you need to be consistent with, diligent with, and be spiritual with. This industry doesn't care about your emotions, your feelings, your plans. They are here to wreck you, to spoil your dreams. So you have to be strategic. You have to develop a plan. Be consistent physically, spiritually, and financially. You have to be dedicated. Whatever I'm telling you is to for you to be aware and go do your research before you invest on any crypto product. I'm telling you to buy deflationary crypto product that are deflationary, and Bitcoin is leading edge. Bitcoin is the store of asset value. So you have to be consistent, know what you're doing. There is a lot of uncertainty in the crypto industry, in crypto market, and that's why it is more fun to me because I'm not positioned on the short. I'm positioned on the long for 5 years, 10 years, and above. This uncertainty happen in days, in weeks, in months. So that doesn't really bother me. because I'm positioned for years. Every pullback, every market crash happen in days, and by the end of the month, everything goes to normal as if nothing happened. So those are the attributes you should understand in the industry. That if you understand that, then you know at that pullback, at that market crash, at that point of liquidity, that is the point you should be buying, not panic, not being panic or being FOMO, or sell off your holdings or sell off your asset. That is a buying point. Those pullbacks happen in days. And as an investor, you shouldn't be positioned on a short. You're not a day trader. I'm not day trading and grow my portfolio. So I'm positioned on a long, on years. I know what to do. I'm not FOMO. At this point, at this liquidity point, at this red candle point, it's a celebration time to me because that is the time I'm buying. We're happy here because this is the time we should be buying. And the people took advantage of that liquidity sweep on Sunday. Some people bought some products at discounted price, some 50% discount, some 70% discount, some 40% discount, some 50% discount. People took advantage of it, which you should be doing. Take advantage of deflationary crypto products. Satoshi has given us all we want. It's just for us to adopt it. Thank you for your time.